So we've designed this workflow for Year 1, 2 or even Year 3 students about unique animal features, and we're utilising numbers in a completely different way than being for a budget or a spreadsheet or creating formulas. We're going to have a look at how we've utilised different features like tables and charts and different cell formats and even conditional highlighting to teach students literacy and how to spell. We've set up 10 animals on different sheets within numbers, and we've utilised things like images, different cell formats, tables, charts, and even ticker box. And then we can even add a multimodal layer in here by adding in sound and even adding in a small clips project or a video to take this to the next level. The first thing that we can get students to do is to pinch to zoom in and have a look at the photo in different detail. So they can pan around the image and decide what of the different body parts or what of the different body features of this giraffe do they like the best. And then coming over to the animal feature table, we've added in a star rating, and all students have to do is tap on the different dots to create a star rating. So if they like the legs best, they might choose 5 stars. The neck, they might say 4 stars. The eyes, 1 star. The horns might be another 5 stars, and the coat might be 3 stars. Now, as I'm tapping through that, you can see that the chart next to it is automatically changing and updating. So what we've done on this table is added in a cell format of a star rating, and it automatically gives you 5 stars. Then what we've done is created a linked chart. And as you tap on the different amount of stars, it'll automatically change the table in a percentage. This is a good way for students to see what part that they like better in a different visual way. So the stars are a really easy one for younger students to identify with. The chart will be quite a different visual for them, but being able to see the different pieces as they move the stars around can be really helpful for them to understand which part they like better. If they just tap all 5, they're going to come out with an even chart, which is not really the point of this task. So we want them to really decide what is their favourite feature by using that star rating really well. So let's go through and change this a little bit more. The next thing they can do is to look at where does the animal live. And on this one, we've put in the cell format of tick box. What they have to do is read through the list and simply tap on the box they think is correct. The next table we've added in is, can you spell the name of this animal? Now for this one, we've used a cell format of pop-up menu, and we've also added on some conditional highlighting to help students with their spelling, and they can see if things are right or wrong. Let's tap on our first cell in the table and scroll down and tap on G, and you will see the conditional highlighting has changed this cell to green to let students know that this is the correct spelling. Now, if they did something like choose J, which could be a spelling mistake, the conditional highlighting will change this box to red and let them know that this isn't the right first letter. They can work on each of these and see if they can get the spelling correct. After they've spelled out the name of the animal, they then need to record themselves spelling out this name using the record audio feature. This is quite interesting as well to watch students do. Sometimes even if they have the letters spelt out correctly, when they go to record their audio, they don't always say the correct letter that's in front of them. And this can be a really good indicator for you to measure if something is going wrong between what they're reading and what they're saying. Tap on plus in the top right hand corner and choose media and record audio. Say the name of the animal, spell out the letters, and then say the name of the animal again. To start recording, tap on the record button in the bottom. Giraffe. 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 Tap on insert and move the speaker icon into place. This is also really great to see how students enunciate each of the letters and if they speak too slowly or too quickly. Giraffe. 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 The next part of the workflow is optional, and this is where we can create a clips video. If you don't want students to do this area, they can just tap on the word animal 2 and using an interactive button, move to the next sheet. But let's have a go at clips and how we can use clips to further enhance this learning. My Giraffe Project by Miss Forrest. I really like the giraffe's pattern on his skin. I like the big brown dots on his yellow skin. I really like the cute horns on the giraffe's head. They are furry and funny. The first part of this workflow is to get students to locate a picture of the animal and then to draw their favourite body part in something like Pages or even Sketches School. So we're using the website Pexels, which is Creative Commons, and therefore we know we can use these images. Let's use Pages to draw this. Students can create this drawing in two different ways. They can either do a slide over, and then using the drawing tools, they can look at the slide over and then start trying to draw their image. Or if it's too difficult for them to draw it this way, they can drag and drop this image straight into Pages and draw on the top of it and then delete the picture afterwards. So tap and hold on the image and drag it straight over into Pages, and you'll notice that there's a green plus badge in the corner, and then we know we can let this go. Use the grey bar at the top of your slide over, tap and hold and drag this off the screen. Now when I pull up my drawing tools, I can now draw straight over the top of this image. I can also use the eyedropper in the new update to select the colours that are in the giraffe. And having that picture as a background can help students to create the drawing much faster and maybe a little bit more accurate if they don't feel like their drawing skills are that good. Once they've gone through and drawn in the horns or the ears or even the nose, they can tap on the picture and delete it and be left with just their drawing. Now here's a drawing we've already completed, and you can even put this drawing into play mode to watch it sketch back to you. Now what we're going to do is take this even further, and we're going to put this drawing into the face anchor on Reality Composer and use screen recording to record ourselves with the horns and the ears on top of our head to make us feel like we are this creature or starting to become a giraffe. And this can be a really immersive and fun experience for students when they feel like they're starting to become the animal or have parts of the animal body attached to their head. Open up Reality Composer and start a new project by tapping on plus in the top right hand corner. Choose a face anchor. Now we don't need the Hello World cloud, so tap on this and tap delete. Create a slide over with Pages. Pull up your dock, tap and hold on Pages and drag it into the middle of your screen. 3D touch your drawing by tapping and holding on it and waiting for it to jump up off the screen. Drag over to Reality Composer and you'll notice the green plus badge letting you know that you can add this in here. You'll notice the yellow circle with the yellow dot in the middle. Wherever you position this circle is where the sketch will appear. Let go. And you can see the sketch is a little bit large and not really in the right position, so we'll need to resize and use our arrows to move it into the right position. With your slide over, tap and hold on the top grey bar and drag it off the side of the screen. Tap on your sketch, tap and hold on the green circle to drag in to scale down this picture. Use your green arrow to pull it forward. It's also a good idea to rotate around your screen so you can see where the object is in relation to the face and move it back accordingly using the arrows. So we don't want it to go into the face, but just in front of it. And make sure you keep turning it around and use your different arrows by tap and holding and dragging on them until you get this into the right position. Using the control center, students can turn on screen recording, which we already have on at the moment, and then putting this into AR mode, the giraffe horns and ears will attach to their head. They can then create a quick screen recording, which they save into their photos, and then we're going to take this into our clips project. Let's tap on AR and see what happens. So you can see that they've attached to my head. And what you want to get students to do is to just record themselves a little bit. They don't have to speak in this bit. They can speak over the top of this video inside clips. As they move their head around, face tracking will keep this image attached to your head. So even if you move forward or move back, it should anchor to your head. Then get students to stop the screen recording, and then we'll create a little project in clips and bring this back into numbers. Let's start creating our clips workflow, and we're going to add in Animoji and also our Reality Composer video. Start with a poster. Double tap on the words. Now as this is for year 1 or year 2, the QWERTY keyboard might be a little bit hard for them to use, so tap on the microphone to get them to speak the title of the poster. My Giraffe Project, and then tap the down keyboard. Tap and hold the pink button to record our poster. My Giraffe Project by Miss Forest. Now let's have some fun with Animoji. Tap on the rainbow coloured star and choose the giraffe. Hold the camera in front of your face. And now students can become the animal in a different way. So we've already done this with Reality Composer, but now they can feel like they are a giraffe. Get them to think about what they like about a giraffe. Tap and hold the pink button in and record themselves speaking. I really like the giraffe's pattern on his skin. I like the big brown dots on his yellow skin. Now let's add in some live titles. Tap on your video, tap on the rainbow colored star, and choose live titles. Choose one of the live titles and tap on edit text. Have a read through it and make sure that it's spelt correctly. If you need to change anything, move the cursor back through the sentence, change the words, and then tap done. Tap play to watch back your video. I really like the giraffe's pattern on his skin. I like the big brown dots on his yellow skin. Tap on your clip again, tap on the rainbow colored star, and you might want to add in some text or stickers. Using the camera roll, we'll add in the Reality Composer video. Use the slider at the bottom to move across to the right spot, and then tap and hold the pink button in. This video does have sound and it will be picked up, but you won't hear it as you're holding the pink button in. I really like the cute horns on the giraffe's head. They are furry and funny. Tap on your clip and let's tap on trim to get rid of that last bit at the end where we've pulled down the control center. And tap trim. Now if we tap on the rainbow colored star and try live titles, and we can see that we can't add live titles onto this part. So if you want to get students to add live titles, you're going to have to get them to record into clips. It's not going to pull up what was on that video. Let's add in a sticker instead, and then we can point to what we're talking about. Tap on the music note in the top right hand corner and choose a fun soundtrack to go with this clip. And tap back and tap done. Tap on your poster and play all the way through your project. My Giraffe Project by Miss Forrest. I really like the giraffe's pattern on his skin. I like the big brown dots on his yellow skin. I really like the cute horns on the giraffe's head. They are furry and funny. Export this clips and then drop it back into our numbers document. Tap on the share icon in the bottom right hand corner to bring up the share sheet. Tap on Save Video and wait for this video to export to your camera roll. Back in the numbers document, we're going to use the clips placeholder to add in the clips video we've made. So tap on the plus in the bottom right hand corner. Tap on Recent and choose our clips video. Tap Use and this should be imported into the space. My Giraffe Project. So now we've created a real multimodal project by using different tables and different cell formats within numbers. We've added in our audio and we've even added in a movie that utilizes Apple Pencil, Pages, Reality Composer, and Emoji, all brought together in a clips video. My Giraffe Project by Miss Forrest. I really like the giraffe.